time to grab a glass and talk business on fashion, beauty, and fit with DJ Lives for Love on the DJ Lives for Love Beauty Bar podcast. Hey everyone, I am DJ Lives for Love, and you are tuned in on the podcast where we sip. Talk business on the fashion and beauty and fit at the podcast. So I am here with Miss Candace Joseph. Welcome.
Thank you. So glad to be here with you. So, I can sip on a little something. We can talk a little business.
Talk that business.
And we just gonna hang out.
Okay. So to get started, Miss Candace here owns a couple of businesses. Let's get started with talking about just one of those.
Well, I'll tell you about the main business. It's a Joseph consulting firm located here in Houston, Texas, and we take entrepreneurs from idea to launch and beyond. So we're the one-stop shop, basically. So if you need a business plan, a logo, if you need help narrowing your niche, we help you with that. We build everything that you need for your business to put you in a position to win straight out the gate. Because that's the goal, to win.
What does that win look like?
The win could be getting your platform more known, more visible. The win could be financial, or the win could be social. So it just depends on how you define your why and how you define your win.
So how do you define your why? Because you have a lot of small businesses out there that are still struggling with their why.
I mean, when you think about a business starting out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So are you doing it for extrinsic motivation, which is the monetary value, the awards, the accolades, the big house with the pool with the servant that open your door and bring you your white fluffy slippers? Or do you do it for intrinsic motivation, which is just to solve that pain that someone needs solved? Because if you're an entrepreneur, you're solving a problem. So it depends on what your motivation is and how you want your vision to grow. So that's the why.
So for business owners or for those who are actually looking into becoming entrepreneurs, and you say, for example, you're still stuck in between trying to figure out if you're wanting to go long-term or short-term, I guess, per se.
Yeah.
So prime example, I want to start a business doing, let's talk, fitness. I want to become a fitness instructor. No, I'm going to take that back. I want to be a life coach. Because we have a lot of people out there who want to be life coaches. Say, for example, I want to be a life coach and I want to start with people to work on their inner person. So as you're working on your inner person, how do we determine our why from there? Because I know that technically to be a real life coach, you have to be licensed.
Yes.
But we have a lot of life coaches that aren't licensed.
Because their life has been their experience and their life is their certification. So in that regard, you're basically solving the problem already. You're defining your why. Mm-hmm. Because you said you want to help people, bring out their inner beauty, bring out their inner selves and tap into their greatness, right?
Right.
So from there, that's the why. Now it's kind of like, how do I do that? How do I help people? So you have to decide in the who you're going to help. You decide, you want to help somebody, but who? Are you helping teenagers? Are you helping kids? Are you helping people that were victims of drunk driving incidences? Mm-hmm. So it's like you have to narrow down who you're going to help and then define how you want to help them. That's how you determine your why.
You brought up a perfect example, and I chose life coaches for a reason, because life coaches are the ones that get the most kickback, because they feel like, a lot of people feel like because they don't have their degrees, they can't be a life coach to me. But their experiences is what brings them on to serve as a life coach.
Well, I'm a person, I believe that you can learn as much from someone who's degreed up all the way, mm-hmm. than you can from the person that dropped out in 3rd grade. It's really all about how they encompass their life experiences to help others. How can they map out what they've been through and how they can help someone navigate that's going through the same thing?
True.
To me, anybody can be a life coach as long as you are okay with sharing your testimony, mm-hmm. actually develop a plan to help. Don't just discuss and sit there and talk with somebody like a therapist. No, give them a plan of action. And to me, if you feel like those certifications are needed, get them along the way as you help. You might not have it straight out the door, but get it if you feel like it's needed. But all certifications, they don't hurt. There's a lot of websites you can get a certification for $25. Go for it. Just saying, don't sit here and think you have to spend all of this money in order to get certifications to be great.
That's just the area that I hear so much kickback from. It's like, well, they're not licensed, how can they coach me? And it's like, y'all have to, a lot of people, I have to tell them this way. Look at it this way. If they came to you for assistance, or if you're seeking them for assistance, don't block your blessings. That could be that one blessing that you have in disguise, that they're there to help you assist when you not having the finances to be able to go out and actually to pay for a certified or a licensed life coach.
That's true. And I feel like this too. Don't wait to help somebody.
Right.
I think that's the real part about it. Because there's no difference than one of your friends coming to you and saying, hey, did this shirt match, my shoes today? My friend's gonna always tell me no, because I never match anywhere. And I need help with that. So if it's, a stylist out there that want to work with me, come on, I'm just saying, I got the fedora on with the 1950s glitter, help a sister out, I got some, I'm trying to put a little something on here in this hat. But the thing about it is that it's no different. You could be a life coach. We all have a life, and we could all be a coach.
Right.
So you help out people where you can, and you refine your skills. Always be a student of what you're trying to help someone in. I think that's the most important part. So if that comes with a certification, cool. But if not, figure out the way that you can be the expert in your field with what you have and the knowledge you can gain. Simple advice.
All right. That wraps it up for now. We'll be right back after we pay these bills. Alright, so we're back, and now we're off to talking about your radio show. For the world out there that's watching and tuning in to us right now, I am the host of the Business Knowledge Broker Hour with Candace Joseph on High Volume Music Radio. I do it every Sunday night from 7 to 9 p.m. And the reason why I started this show was I was given an opportunity. I just tell you straight up, I've never been in radio prior to this, but I felt like it was a great platform that could be used to help unknown entrepreneurs be known. And I take pride in that. I give out some knowledge, I tell people what stocks to buy. I tell them it's okay to go buy Ray little cheese sandwich down the street. I tell them it's okay, we have to support business any way we can. So for me, I'm okay with giving a platform to someone that needs that visibility. And we put them a nice video together, we give it to them, and it's just to help other entrepreneurs. And then this is a thing too, a lot of 9-to-5ers listen to the show. Right.
So I want people to understand entrepreneurship and learn from it and know that they can be a part of this great small business revitalization that's going on in 2020. They could be a part of that, So jump to entrepreneurship is great, and I do it each and every week, and it's fun.
So I have a question. You say fun. Let's talk about some of the fun that you have on this radio show. So I have tuned in and I've listened, and I'm telling you now, I laugh every single time I listen. Every single time I listen, I laugh.
My humor is dry. Like, I have a very dry, Seinfeldish kind of humor.
It's not dry.
I call it my version of dad jokes. I think that's what it is.
It's definitely a dad joke. It's definitely a dad joke. But you learn so much from listening. That's the point that I like about it. It's real. It's educational. It's humor. It's like everything in one that you need to be an entrepreneur, and it's actually inspiration to myself and a lot of others.
Well, thank you for saying that, because I think my whole vibe was when they were like, oh, you want a radio show? And I was like, okay, but yeah, you just talk about business. And I was like, okay, so I'm supposed to go in there and tell people how to balance their books and, you know, how to go about the proper accounting equation. Am I supposed to talk about that kind of stuff? Am I supposed to sit there and say, man, did you watch the Dow Jones drop this week? You know, it dropped like 50 points, you know, like, okay, how do I go about making sure that people get the knowledge? I didn't want it to be dry, I didn't want it to be boring, but I wanted to make sure that I gave the knowledge out, because some things I talk about people didn't even know existed. Some people don't know about Facebook analytics. Some people don't know about why you should have a plan for your team. If you're a business owner with a team, you have to have a plan for your team. You have to figure out how you as a business owner go about your business but still learn skills to increase your value in your craft. Like, some people don't even know about that. So I try to make sure that it's fun, educational, but I want to highlight those entrepreneurs.
But I like how the fact that you make it to where you have a sense of humor and you bring it out in the videos and in your interviews, and when you're out and about and in the community, even on your social media streams. People look at it as businesses as being able to go in, own a business, but not be able to build character or show your characteristics while doing it. No, we're human. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. We are human. We're human. And the thing about it is, at the end of the day, when you look at it, no matter if you're blue, green, yellow, sky blue, you know, all of the wonderful colors of the new crayon boxes that had people in there with skin tones peach and brownie brown. And remind me to call those people and ask them to give them a new marketing strategy for that, right? But at the end of the day, we all have certain things in common. We're all human. Music is a connector, so that's why I play music in between the interviews and the knowledge. Smiling. Every human being will smile at least once in their lifetime. So why not give the knowledge, give the thing that connects people, which is music. One thing that we all have in common is smiles. And let's just have fun doing it. Why not? And that's what it's all about, having fun and being able to just go out there, network, meet people, greet people, and just be who you are. Be true to yourself. Because I'm going to tell you, for me, and when I first started off, branding was my biggest issue. You can't have tattoos, you have too many earrings, you can't have this, you can't have that. Heck, I'm in marketing. That's all we do, literally in marketing. But when you're in the corporate world, corporate has a certain image. Yeah. Yes, if you look, I want everyone to sit here and think about this. If you look at every single 5-star corporation that has a marketing firm, or that's even the marketing firms and the marketing teams of these 5-star corporations, go to their personal Facebook pages. If you see these people, if you can follow them go to them on LinkedIn and then go to their personal Facebook pages. When you look at their pages, you will see everybody has on blazers and all these things, but they keep on the blazers to what? Hide the tattoos. Even one interview was done and they had this one lady where she had on one of those short blazers. Yeah. And you could see her tattoos coming out from under her jacket. And they're like, what is that? Those are tattoos. Yes, everyone has them. Everyone had a childhood, okay, people? It's like everyone had this one dream of something that they wanted to do. Yeah. But you are who you are. In certain areas, you just got to know when to cover them up when doing certain things. It's not like they're out all the time, but you're human. It's nature. It's of us. You're supposed to be who you are and come as you are. And see, that's the thing. With me, I definitely come as I am. I am not that business guru that's going to show up unless the occasion, if the occasion says wear a suit, it's formal, you put on your pearls, I dress up that way. If the occasion is a little bit more laid back, the culture of whoever I'm helping is laid back, I'm coming jeans, brand new shirt, right? That's simple. This is the thing. I'm going to give you a tidbit about the guru. Let's go. This is a DJ Lives for Love exclusive on Candace Joseph, the business guru. I have tattoos. How she did that. I have
have tattoos. They go from my collarbone all the way down to my tailbone. Full back. But nobody knows that, right? Why? Because growing up, I was brought about in that culture that if you want to be corporate America, government, mainstream, you can't have certain things about you because they help people identify who you are, what you believe, right? Mm-hmm. But now we have a great opportunity to where you're getting to see more entrepreneurs who are showing that flair and showing all of that. Disclaimer, I'm not telling people to go out there and get an arm full of tattoos and get business across their forehead in ink. I didn't say that. I did not say
this is branding.
Do business with the guru. I'm not getting a tattoo on my forehead to appease y'all. No. What I'm saying to you is this. No matter how you show up, you show out when you walk through the door.
That's it. You show up, you show out, you walk out.
With a deal. Okay? You close that deal. You close that sale. You make your presence known. I'm a person, I will wear weird hair, weird color jackets, weird color shoes.
Weird hair?
Weird hair. I will dye my hair a different color.
Oh, you're not going to add? No.
No, I look.
You said weird, I just asked.
The business guru is nappy and happy. And have been since 1998. I am so cool with my natural hair. But I will funk it out. I will, put that different color in. I will cut it a different way. I will wear it with a hat. I will wear, something with some little bankage down here. My hair is a little bit longer, but you can show up and be you. The thing about it is you don't have to change who you are in order to be a brand. Kick ass on your brand. It's simple. But at the same time, when you're developing a brand, make sure you know who you are. Because your brand should represent who you are at your core, and not something that you're trying to bring a representative in the game. I don't like representatives. This is CEO you're going to meet, the CEO that's on magazine covers. I do that for my team, but this is the CEO that you're going to meet, straight up.
And that's what it's all about. That is exactly what it's all about. So you guys, I hope we have been able to fill you with knowledge, humor, laughter, sips, fun. We've talked business, we've talked fashion, we've even talked beauty. And we about to go just handle up on some more business. So it's been nice having you guys here. Stay tuned in. Be sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And before we exit, how do they find you?
You can find me on my website, josephconsultingfirm.com. You can hit me up at Joseph Consulting Firm. That's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can, hey, if you want to be a part of the radio show, or just give me a call and say hi, right? Or bring your knowledge to the game. I'm cool with that too. You can hit me up on Instagram or Facebook at the BKBH, or you can just search Business Knowledge Broke Hour on YouTube and come and check out the greatness, right? Join the journey of entrepreneurship. It's awesome. And all I have to say is thank you for allowing me to be a guest on the show today. And we're going to take one more sip because I'm saluting you, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. I got a little bit left. Oh.
I'm a slow sipper, okay? She shows greatness everywhere she goes, and her light shines. And the thing about it is we need more of that. So the only thing I have to say to you is keep shining.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See ya.
For more updates and happenings with DJ Loves for Love and the DJ Loves for Love Beauty Bar podcast, visit djlovesforlove.com and stalk us at DJ Loves for Love and DJ Loves for Love BB on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.